Quality for the Thermador brand is the highest level of customer satisfaction that we can achieve, ensuring that our customers get not only a unit that functions exactly as it's intended to, but that looks good in their kitchens, that brings them joy when they go to their kitchens, when they have parties, get-togethers, and dinners, that they get that Thermador feel of high quality.
Here at Thermador, working for a luxury brand is the quality. The handcraft that I do, it's just easier to adapt to what we work with. And you can adjust your heat yourself with your foot pedal as to a machine. It's one temperature, one flow, and that's it. And it's not something that you can just pick up and do within a matter of a day. It's something that takes, weeks and weeks and months and even years. It's something that we handcraft, hand make here in the US, and we take so much pride in that.
Exceptional is a good word for us in our factory. We're very proud of what we do, and exceptional to us means more than just the quality of work, but also the products that we send out the door. We want them in our own homes. We don't want anybody to say, oh, I'm not proud of that. We want everybody to say, hey, I made this. I know the guy that made this. I'm proud of this. I know it's safe. I know it's reliable. I know it's best on the market. I know I can put it in my house.
Thermador brand known by high quality, and what we are doing here, we want to make sure that we sustain that reputation and even exceed that customer satisfaction that we had for that brand. In this laboratory, for instance, we are conducting life cycle test, and we are conducting regulation requirement fulfilling test. It used to be taking weeks for us in order to test any, let's say, the quality main board. Right now it takes just a minute, and that with this new test station or new test device, so we are able to detect issues just within a minute and provide directly feedback to development or in other groups that they can immediately involve in the conversation and the discussion that we made.
We're always having the end consumer in mind. From the beginning, from when we put it on paper, to the end when we do all the life testing and get to the end of the product and release it. We make sure that we do all the cycle testing, we switch knobs, we switch switches, we turn burners on and off to make sure that it lasts the test of time for them.
So we do all the what we call the approbation testing, which is the safety related testing, which allows us to actually get the product certified so it can be put on the market legally. The safety of the product is, to me, it's the most important thing that we do. It ensures the trust from the consumer as well as the overall marketplace. There may be a standard that says the switches may have to go through 100,000 life cycles. We'll actually do that testing here. The doors may need to open and close. The hinges, the life cycle of those may need to go through 100,000 cycles as well. We do that testing here.
We do a variety of foods when it comes to testing the performance of our products. We test the ovens, we test the cooktops. We do everything from baked goods to meats, roasting vegetables. We'll sear meat on the cooktop. We look at melting chocolate, boiling water, simmering sauces, just a whole variety. We want to know that the consumer will get the result that they desire. So we do a variety of tests to ensure that the consumer will be happy with the product they purchase. We will place foods such as sugar cookies in the oven, and we will look to see if the cookies bake within package time, and we look at the browning uniformity as well as things like cookie spread and doneness. For us, it's very important that when innovation meets performance, that people recognize the Thermador brand behind that.
When we think about sustainability programs or sustainability topics that BSH has had in place, I think it's since before I started, so 20 years plus, we've had these programs to try and reduce energy consumption, try to reduce water consumption, reduce the waste generated in our factories and development centers. It's a big topic when we talk about environmental success, and our success there is really an organizational achievement. It takes a lot of effort to understand and manage these programs. These are people that really care and make sure we're doing the right things for the right reason. I think one of our proudest achievements for BSH and the entire Bosch Group is that we achieved carbon neutrality for our manufacturing and development centers globally. We're now setting targets to maximize our use of recycled materials. We have to find a way to do this in a way that doesn't compromise the consumer experience. We will not compromise on the grades of stainless steel we use. We will not compromise on the surfaces that people touch and use every day. But maybe there's ways for us to innovate and use recycled content, within the product. There are ways that we can specify materials so it's recyclable at the end of life. So our consumers should know that it's not just the basics for sustainability. We're really trying to push the envelope and challenge ourselves to minimize environmental footprint and give them an excellent experience at the same time.